welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be on how to create this look right here. It was using a bunch of drugstore makeup, so I really wanted to try some drugstore makeup and see if it works. And I'll let you guys be the judge for now, looking at my makeup to see if you guys like it or not. But let's get into the tutorial and let's see how these things work and if I liked it or not, and if I'm going to start buying more drugstore makeup. And so I'm going to start by opening up this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So let's go ahead and plop this on our face and let's see if it erases our pores. So it feels nice, and like it feels like it's smoothing out my skin. But I don't really know if I see like it actually making my pores look any smaller. But it feels really good. Alright, so next I'm going to take the foundation that I bought, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. And I know it sounds crazy that I haven't tried this, but honestly anytime I try to buy it, like I feel like half the shades are like not even there. So I think I finally found the right shade for me, which is 230. We'll plop it on and we'll see how it looks. And we need my beauty blender to do that. So okay, so the color looks like it's a good match. It's a little bit lighter than what I would normally go for, but it's nice. And I really like it. And to be honest, like it does it's minimizing my pores more than the primer did. So now that I have like a lot of that on my face, I think I'm good now. Guys, I'm actually really shocked. This foundation was really good. So now I'm just gonna go in and conceal and correct. And I wanted to get the Age.R.A.M concealer because I really wanted to try that for some time now too, but they didn't have my shade, so I'm just gonna go in and use my NYX concealers. I love these concealers. I've used them before. So this is not going to be a first impression. And right now I'm actually just using the corrector, the correcting concealer. It's in the shade Yellow. It's just going to add some like nice brightness to my face. And I know some people don't like looking yellow, but I actually love looking yellow. I don't know why. There we go. And I'm going to go in with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Fresh Beige. And this concealer is like a little dark for me, but that's fine because I want to cover my dark circles. So I find, like, I don't know if you guys noticed when I colored my hair darker, I find that with the darker hair, I tend to look a little bit more pale. So I don't like to highlight like too much when I have darker hair. So I quickly want to mention while I'm blending my concealer, guys, that if you've been watching my previous videos, you guys might notice that I haven't really used a lot of drugstore makeup, and that's partly because I don't own drugstore makeup, which is why to do this video I had to go out and buy a lot of new stuff. So I was just starting high school and I was gonna start wearing makeup, and I didn't wear it every day. This was like wearing makeup like once in like 3-4 months. And the thing is that I grew up with really sensitive skin, so when it came time to buy makeup, like I was fortunate enough to have the kind of mom who was like, okay, we're not going to buy you like drugstore makeup, let's just go to MAC or let's just go to I.N.S.T.A.G.R.A.M and let's get you something that's really good quality. So I was really lucky in that sense, but then I never really got to try drugstore makeup, and it just kind of stuck with me that, oh, because drugstore makeup's cheaper, it's probably not that high quality. So recently, like, I know they really upped their game up, and I can see it in my face. Like, it's probably looking better than what it does with high-end foundation. I'm going to quickly go into setting my face, and I'm going to use like this, still opening it. So I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. I know this was like the most raved powder from the drugstore on YouTube for like so long, and I always wanted to try it, and I don't know why I never did. I got it in one, which is transparent, so that's nice because I can use it all over my face. And I'm just going to take it on my powder brush, and I'm just going to sort of tap it in my pore area and in the center of my face. It's setting really nicely, like it looks really good. I actually really liked how that powder set my face. So next I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. This is in the color 963 Ash Brown. This is what it looks like. I've actually only heard one person speak about this, and that's Kristen Dominique. I really like her tutorials on YouTube, and I watch her religiously. So when I saw this at the drugstore, I'm like, oh, she talks about it. Let's try it and see if it works. So this is not my normal brow routine, obviously, because it's the first time I'm using this product. I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, and I'm super picky about my brows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the darker color, and I'm going to take very little, and I'm just going to draw like the outline. So I've actually been like, oh, this is dark. It seems nice. I've actually been growing up my brows for like over 2 months now. I had to get my eyebrows done, and the lady kind of like pulled out hair, and because I have such light hair growth, it doesn't grow back right away. So this is the thing when you basically have to make your own eyebrows, because God decided he doesn't want to give you any. Fill in with the light color, and then I'll see where I need to add in the dark. So for me personally, like on the outer parts of my brow, I have bald spots. So no matter how much brow powder I put, it kind of slides off my skin there. So this comes with a wax as well. So I'm going to try to take the wax and mix it with the product to see if it'll build like a more stable formula. Yeah, so the wax, when I mix the brow product with the wax, it's actually really sticking on. So I'm going to take a bit of my foundation on this brush, and I'm just going to clean out my brows. Alright guys, so those are my brows, and I must say I'm super impressed with them. Like, I am extremely happy with how they turned out. Okay, so next we're going to go into, let's do the eyes. Let's do something with the eyes. So honestly, a lot of the eyeshadows, they didn't really look appealing to me at the drugstore. So I got this like little thingy from Wet n Wild as well. It's in the color Silent Treatment in 335, and it's just called their eyeshadow trio. So I'm gonna open this up. Cool. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. So you can see there, it has like a lighter cream color, a dark color, and then like a silvery color. Now it goes from like brow bone, crease, and eyelid. I'm not going to follow that because dark creases and light lids don't look really good on me. I don't like that look on me. So I'm just going to take my Morphe brush, and I'm going to take the brow bone color, and I'm just going to pick that up, and I'm going to plop it like all over my eye. Okay. So first thought, the shadow does have like a lot of pigment. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the eyelid color and use that in my crease. So it's a little odd for me because it's shimmery, and I'm not used to using shimmery shades in my crease. Yeah, I don't know if I'm feeling this. I kind of want to take it off. The crease color is probably the one color that I think I'll really like in this trio. So I'm going to take it with my finger, and I'm just going to like apply it all over my lid, kind of give it like a smoky look. So this isn't horrible. This is actually a pretty color. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that darker color on my brush, like the slightest amount, and I'm going to sort of like go over it in my crease so I can kind of dilute that silvery color, that grayish color that I put on before, because I'm not feeling that at all. I actually don't mind how it looks. It kind of pulled together nicely towards the end. So it's a happy ending for the eyeshadow. I think adding like the dark color in the crease and really blending it up, it helped a lot. How much was it? Let's see. What's it called? Eyeshadow. Oh my god, guys, $2.97. Okay, I'm excited now. So far, I've been loving everything. One thing I really want to apologize about was I honestly thought I had a drugstore eyeliner, like a basic black drugstore eyeliner, but I really don't. So the closest thing I found was the Sephora Contour Eye Pencil in the color Black Lace. To To be honest, like the full size of this eyeliner is I think 12 bucks. So it's pretty close to standard drugstore pricing. So I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to take the eyeliner and I'm just going to kind of like smudge it in my waterline. And then we'll see where to go from there. So just for the time being, I'm going to leave the eyes alone. I'll come back to like the lower lash line when I'm done my highlight and contour. And for my highlight and contour, I actually picked up the Wet n Wild MegaGlo Contouring Palette Contour. So it's in the color 750A Caramel Toffee, and this is what it looks like. I'll pull it up for you guys. So it has like the lighter shade and the darker shade, and I did go pretty dark, but that's because I like a dark contour. So let's open this up and let's see if this impresses like the other two Wet n Wild products did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to try the banana shade first. So just a small dip, and that's how much product I got on. So it looks like it's really pigmented. Let's see if it sits well on the skin. So I'm just going to look up and sort of tap it in. Like my under eyes look really yellow, and I love yellow looking under eyes. So now let's hope the contouring, the brown side, is just as promising. And let's start contouring. It's nice and warm. I love warm contours. Like, this is going on like butter. Like, it's so smooth and it's so pigmented. It's not even patchy. I feel like it's giving me more like of a bronzer vibe. That's fine, like I still really like it. Guys, just look at that. Do you see that? Okay, I think that's enough contour. Like I feel like I'm going like overboard now, like bronzing basically. So even though I kind of went overboard with the contour and like sort of bronzed it up, I'm gonna still go in with the bronzer because I bought it, and I bought the Sun and Bronze Bronzing Powder by NYC. Oh, it was only $3.97. Honestly, I was probably just cheaping out and picked out all the cheapest makeup. Because I was like, that's the real test if it works or not. So it has like different shades of brown, and it has a little bit of like a shimmer to it. So let's see how this applies. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to kind of just like swirl it around. It actually might be too light for me, but let's see. Okay, so it's not technically a bronzer for me. I feel like I could use it more as a blush because it's a little bit light, but it is really giving that like nice like shimmery glowing effect, and I really like it. I feel like this bronzer I'd be able to tell it's from the drugstore, whereas this contour kit, if it was just put in some nicer packaging, I wouldn't feel that way. Like I wonder if this is like a dupe for the Marc Jacobs one, because this was really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go in with some blush, even though I feel like I don't need it because I just put like 1,000 pounds of makeup on. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm going to go in with the Milani Rose blush. I've actually had this. It's in the color Romantic Rose. So I'm just going to pull it back to the back of my cheek. And I feel like adding this will really help blend my face makeup with the eye makeup, because this is a little bit more cool toned. I'm just going to add it like up here. I'm going to go in and I'm going to finish up the eye makeup. So I'm just going to take the Sephora eyeliner again, and I'm just going to run it on my lower lash line. And I'm going to use like the little applicator thingy that comes in this palette, and I'm going to take that middle dark brown shade and I'm just going to like blend it into the eyeliner. So I'm going to go in with the Loreal Voluminous Mascara. I've had this mascara for a while. I really like it. And I'm just going to apply that to my lashes. I'm going to go into highlighting my face now. So I picked up the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio. It's the metallic highlighter in the color Molten Gold. So you can see right there. And I'm just going to take some of my fan brush because that's how I always apply my highlighter. And I'm just going to apply that. Whoa. Do you guys see that? That is a beaming highlight. Over with a beauty blender. and that really just like melts it and like sort of blends it into your skin. What do you think, guys? I think it looks really good right now. So for the lips, I'm just gonna go in with my Jordana lip liner in the shade Tawny. Again, like another classic throwback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. So I'm going to go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. And this is actually a shade I've been wanting to try for a while now, and I recently bought it. And this is my first time using this color. And I instantly love it. I love how these smell like cupcakes. It smells so good. I'm really liking this. I just feel like the applicator is kind of hard, but whatever. I am obsessed with this color. I love it. Alright guys, so there you have it, the final makeup look. So what I'm going to do is, I know like throughout first impressions, sometimes we go back and forth through emotions. For those of you who want to know exactly what my in-depth thoughts were on each product, then just stay tuned. I'll quickly go and give you a rundown so you guys know if I recommend everything that I tried today. I just want to start off by saying that there was not a single product that I tried today that I didn't like, but I also want to say that I'm very easygoing with makeup. So I'm going to start off with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This primer was really nice. The only thing that threw me off about it was I wouldn't consider this a pore eraser. I don't think it did anything for my pores. I think the foundation did more for my pores than this did. But what I really think is good about this is that it really leaves like your skin smooth. So it actually leaves like baby-like skin. So I feel like, you know, they should probably just change the name. Maybe call it like Baby Skin Smoother or something. Next I used the foundation, the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. To be honest, I don't think I need to say much. This is for normal to oily skin. I have dry skin and I still really loved it. I used it with my beauty blender. This has been raved about. I mean, it was expected to work really well. So my next first impression, I think it was the powder. Can't remember, but I think it was a Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Again, it was a product that was raved about, but it kind of like died out now. And I really liked it. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the color is transparent, which means that it's not really supposed to show up on your skin. But for me, it did lighten up my skin a bit. So I wouldn't really call this a transparent powder, but they have like shades. So if you're going to buy it, maybe buy your shade. Next, I think I used the brow kit. It's a complete dupe for the Urban Decay Brow Box. Actually, I have issues with my brows looking really fake because I have to fill them in so much, but this did a great job because the powder is like really dry, but in a good way because it really helps to create those hair-like strokes. Next, I used the eyeshadow if I remember. So again, the eyeshadow, it threw me off for a bit, but I feel like this introduced me to like new options because I didn't really follow the instructions, but I used the eyelid color, which is like a shimmery gray in my crease. And honestly, like the way it looks right now, like you can see some shimmer and shine in my crease, but I really like it. I've never tried my makeup, like my eye makeup like this, and the way it came out is like so beautiful. So I really like it. For $2.97, like you can't go wrong. Next is one of my most favorite products that I purchased, and I'd highly recommend everyone to try it. It's the Wet n Wild Contour Kit. It just, like, it left me speechless, let's just say that much. So the next product was the NYC bronzer. It's like I noticed it added a bit of a glow, but I think it was too light because this contour was so dark that when I applied this over, it didn't really show. Alright, so for the second last product, it's the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. Again, like I said, I'm really picky with highlighters, and this was really pretty. I love the color. It's a really nice gold color. Like, I blended it out and I'm loving it. Like, if you see this area here, I really like how it looks. So the last product I tried was the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. And honestly, like, I love it. I've been looking for a nude that's like a pinky brownie nude for so long, and this just totally nailed it for me. I'm so excited to like jump into this drugstore thing. I wasn't expecting to like these products as much as I did. In fact, they actually worked a lot better than some of the high-end products I've been trying. So I'm definitely going to keep this going. I'll definitely try to use a lot more drugstore makeup because I myself got a slap in the face today. I don't know. I'm so speechless. Like, even when I walked into my mom's room, she's like, what did you do with your makeup today? It looks so good. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you next time. Bye!